What's up, y'all? This is Igor in Russia, and I have an important topic. This is just in, and we're gonna talk about more about the news that just recently, like an hour ago, came out. Stay tuned. I'm Igor in Russia. I'm a foreigner traveling to Russia, filming St. Petersburg, exploring the locations, cities, culture, events, and giving you the foreigner European perspective because I'm also Russian, so I'm able to understand both sides. Subscribe to the channel and find out all of my adventures, link below. And I have also a friend here helping me out. All right, guys, this is just in the news. This is just in the news, and Finland has closed the border crossing points of, the main crossing points, if we're talking about European and the worldwide crossing from Finland, from the west to the east to Russia. And it's Vaalimaa, Nuijamaa, Imatra, and Niirala. And the main ones for most of you guys traveling to Russia is Vaalimaa and Nuijamaa, the closest ones to St. Petersburg. And starting off from the November 18th, the borders will be closed. For how long? Well, continue watching. Let's see. This is, of course, I think it's a really sad situation because not gonna go in too deep in my opinions on the political side, but for me as a traveler, I need to get to Russia. That's where my heart is. So I don't know what to do now next. Comment down below what you think I should do, where to travel. Well, I have ideas as well. Anyway, continue watching. So probably the main thing here is the process of seeking international protection, because from Russian side there were a lot of third country asylum seekers being crossing the border with, they say with help of the Russian side, and that's the reason why this is happening. So process of seeking international protection, practically applying for asylum between Finland and Russia's land border will be centralized now to way higher. The place is called Vartius and Salla. From Helsinki, if we're talking about from Helsinki, that's the almost Vartius is like 700 kilometers up north, and the other one is like 900 or something. So like a 7 hour and the 9 hour trip. So if you want to go to St. Petersburg from that side, you have to travel 7 or 9 hours up, and then approximately 11 hours to St. Petersburg. Wow, that's crazy. So you have to like do a long trip if you want to go through Finland to reach the promised land, Russia. Okay, the government decided on these measures in the general session of the Council of State on Thursday. Informed about the decisions in the press conference after the session. Present at the conference were Prime Minister and Interior Minister. And they said that we have acted decisively and promptly so that the situation on the eastern border wouldn't worsen. Changes were made in the Border Guard Act during the last electoral term. So this was not possible a while ago, and now it is, because they were preparing to close the borders, and you cannot cross Russian border, for example, or any country without like proper papers. I think it's something like that. Not gonna go into that. It's not my top cup of tea. Sure, is the reason because all of this is happening now. The closure of the border crossing points at the eastern border will stop illegal entry into Finland. The government is prepared for even more measures if necessary. It's probably, I don't know, closing down every border. Maybe that's the alternative. Authorities' involvement, according to the ministers, there are indications of authorities of a foreign state, Russia that is, or other actors have been involved in facilitating the illegal entry of individuals into Finland. So according to the border guard, Finnish border guard, approximately 280 asylum seekers have entered Finland from the eastern border since September. The number of arrivals has increased in recent days. There was like 60 people yesterday, 60 plus 70, something like that. They say that's the extent of the decision made on Thursday, today. is constantly evaluated. She states that if the activity and phenomenon cease, restrictions can be lifted. I hope so. This is one possibility I'm glad to hear. Sure, it can be diplomatic bullshit, but otherwise this is good, because I read also that Russia has stopped letting these asylum seekers pass illegally the Russian border. But let's see, because I suspect that Finland on the high level is actually happy so this happens, because I think they've been waiting for a reason to close the borders, you know, so that more anti-Russian countries would be satisfied in the European Union. That's my suspicion. So the most important message that Finland wants to give with this officially is that this type of entry must come to an end. But if it does, let's see what will happen, because I have also heard that from certain sources that actually this decision is valid until 18th of February. I hope I'm damn wrong, because that's horrible. So what you guys think about this? I'm pretty sure that a lot of people anti-Russian people are very happy so this happens. Not because of the asylum seekers, but because of the hatred. But I have a message for them. You can go yourselves, period. But what else? How can you travel now? Well, if you want to travel to right now, I hope this doesn't last once again, but how you can travel is actually, of course, through this northern part if you want to go from Finland, but otherwise you can travel from Narva. So you have to go to Estonia and go to the most Russian city of Estonia, which is a site itself, and travel to cross by land, by walking with the to Ivangorod, which is on Russian side, and there's a lot of like marshrutkas, small buses that travel for like 500 rubles to St. Petersburg in 2.5 hours, something like that. So that's a good deal. I'm not sure how much. I think this is probably, if we don't count the fact that you have to travel to Estonia. Otherwise, from Tallinn to Narva and Narva Ivangorod by walking, and from that by marshrutkas, I think it's possibly even cheaper. Anyways, for more information about traveling, check out the guide videos on my channel. This is Igor in Russia. Sad news for travelers to Russia, but let's see what happens. Stay tuned to my channel, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and let's keep the information flowing. Take care.